All right, welcome back here at Beamer & Son Garage. Today we have the most famous car around here. We have Nasty Christine, and she used to be known as just Christine, but no longer. Just like David Freiberger's Mustang called the Disgustang, it's had some defecating done to the interior, and I think it was either possums, could have been a coon or a couple coons. But it's definitely Nasty Christine. So we're going to try to show Christine. This is going to be part one of the cleanup of Nasty Christine. Of course, unlike Freiberger and Finnegan from the famous show Roadkill, which we love that show. We still watch them to this day. We got the Motor Trend channel. We're not going to use a shop vac. So if there's any wind noise, I apologize. The wind just started kicking up for some reason. So now, we don't claim we own anything on this channel. Anything you see here, you know, we don't claim we own it, okay? Even though Christine, that's my car. But we're not claiming anything, okay? We're just, you know, father and son YouTube show, trying to have fun. Hello all to the, you know, people out there that are watching. But you know, that's it. Our channel is just a father and son show, a simple father and son show, where you know we're trying to show, you know, the father and the son having fun together. Unfortunately, the son's not here; he's at work. And one of our people on Instagram, I'm not going to say his name, but he suggested, hey, why don't you try to clean that poop out of that Christine car? So here we are. So what we got for our tools of the trade here is a simple garbage can, Rubbermaid. So, you know, a Rubbermaid. And we got a little whisk broom here with a pair of gloves. So those are going to be our tools of this Nasty Christine. Here we go. Oh yeah, nice and crinkly there. So here's Christine, and that's what we're up against. Look at that poop. Oh my God. Yeah. So whatever did that had a big butthole. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It had a huge butthole. It probably been tampered with sometime in his life. Oh my God. I've never seen poop that big, except maybe out of a human. I mean, this is about as big as a dog too. So, okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we're going to try to set you up so you can actually see this, you know, poop transformation. And of course, you know, one-handed, it's not going to be easy. And the gloves are definitely a must. And we got a cat climbing in there. Come on, get out of there, Sam. Go on, get out of there. So, here we go. For the channel, for you people, for my subscribers, and my friends on Instagram. So here you go. And we're going to try to, with no gloves now, and no mask, we're going to attempt, oh, lordy. One-handed, without touching the poop. Now, I don't want to touch the poop. Yuck. It's hard, it's cold, and it's actually not that bad. There we go. I don't think we even need the broom right now. There we go. Get it up in the fancy spatula. There we go. It's not that bad. I can't even smell it. My nose doesn't really work that good from all the engines working on diesels. All the years working on diesel school buses. I used to be a school bus mechanic, and I worked for a couple of different companies back in the 80s and 90s. And so there we go. Yeah, my son said, "I'll get it cleaned up." You mean I'm going to clean it up, son? Yes, I think that's what he meant. Okay. So it's not that bad. Of course, we will wash our hands afterwards, but we're not touching it. So all we're touching is the broom and the The spatula. We're calling it the spatula. So, oh Lordy, Lordy. I mean, it's in there. It's frozen. Oh. Oh my God. I might have to get the shop back out. I don't want to. But like I said, this is just part one of the nastiness of nasty Christine. So this has actually got a rear panel for a Mach 1. Oh, and it just fell off. There's a panel right there, Mach 1 honeycomb panel. Okay, we're gonna switch gears. These are brand new double line gloves. Sure, that'll protect me. We're gonna try to use the glove and get the poop right out. It's just nasty. Oh, it's frozen. It's frozen to the, I mean, it's frozen poop, people. And this is a cross member that goes underneath the vehicle, and I took it off. I don't remember why, but I took it off, and there it sits. So we're just gonna like take a turd or two out at a time. A turd or two at a time. Make sure you guys are writing this down and patting this. Okay, now this is actually frozen. This is frozen. This is not good. Oh, yeah, it's frozen. So we'll just work around that. I mean, you gotta laugh, because if you don't, you know, you're probably gonna puke, people. Hey, there's a turd right there. Look at that one. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one there. Look at that, the texture of that. What was that, Cheech and Chong? Dog shit. Looks like dog shit. Smell. Smell like dog shit. Taste. Tastes like dog shit. It's dog shit. Some kind of shit. We don't know if it's dog shit or raccoon shit or what kind of, I mean, it could be possum shit. Oh my God. It is nasty. Christine, you're a nasty, nasty girl. Christine, the nasty girl. So, we're getting one side over here cleaned in her. And we're having too much fun with it, that's for sure. As much fun as I'm having with this, it should be illegal, and I'm sure somebody out there will make it illegal. Can we free it with a battery hold down? Yeah! Look at that! Got a tool right out of the glove box, and we made it work. So there we go. Any poop on there? A little bit. Now that's the actual Mach 1, 70 Mach 1 honeycomb panels that I got off of some kind of friend's car, and was planning on putting it on Christine, and I never did, of course. And this has a real 70 Mach 1 gas cap on it. I don't know if that goes like that. And this one goes over here. I don't really know if they're upside down, but you know, I'm gonna stick it on there just to see what it looks like. Yeah! Now Christine's a Mach 1. I believe that Christine's actually a 70 fastback. Although there's some strange things about her. I haven't ran the numbers myself, but my great friend Bob Martin ran them back in the day, and he said it was just a plain Jane fastback. But I never got back to him and said, well, if this is just a fastback, then why does it have a Cobra Jet snake on the steering wheel? Also, there's some other telltale signs of this car. And no, it's not the Boss Stripes, people. Somebody just put some stripes on there, a stripe kit. It's a real piss poor, excuse my language, stripe kit. But there's something else on Christine that just intrigued me from the day I bought this car. And I got this car really cheap. I'm not going to say what it was, the amount, because I don't remember what I put on the title. And I don't want to have the state coming after me, you know, the local police, you know. But we got it cheap. But what's so unique about Christine is it has a one-piece export brace. And it's a solid piece all the way over there. And there it is. So it's got a solid one-piece export brace, and I'm pretty sure that's factory. That's never been out of the car. That's never been swapped out. Somebody else put one in there. I believe that's factory. Although the bolts up there at the top don't look factory to me. But then again, I've never had a one-piece export brace bracket. All the ones I've had always been two pieces. That may be, you know, the factory bolts for it. But being the bolts look like they've never been turned, I'd say that's original. So I'm going to go with it. I say that's an original piece of the car. So she's got the shaker hood, and that's an original piece of the car too. I don't have the scoop, but you know, it wasn't there when I bought the car, but somebody got the scoop. I was told it was a 351 Cobra jet in the car. And of course I bought it as a shell. My friend Richard Crocker and some other buddies of mine, Johnny Morehouse, helped me get this car. We spent 2 or 3 days of our lives just getting this car home. And of course my friend Richard Crocker, he has a junkyard. And he deals with a lot of junk cars. And he looked at this thing, he said, "Beamer," he said, "you just bought a car you'll never fix." Well, he didn't know that I had just recently just picked apart 2 cars just like this car. Took all the parts off of them, had them sitting around. Knew how the car came apart. Didn't really put one together before, never put one together before. But because I took 2 apart, I was able to put this one together. So I put engine transmission out of another, actually the engine, the 4-speed was in it. So I put an engine out of another car, one of them other 2 cars. And actually the same engine had been in both those 2 cars. And that's why she gets the name Christine. I've had this engine since probably 1982, somewhere around there, and it's been in 4 different Mustang bodies. You can't kill this 302. It's been rebuilt by me. It's got chrome rings I put in it by me. You know, the bottom end's been done, bearings, rod bearings, main bearings. You know, it's got everything redone, but it still retains the stock bore and the original pistons. I used the same pistons over, just cleaned them up, wire wheeled them, ringed them, slammed them in there, and I didn't gap them. Didn't know to gap the rings, at least at that time in my mechanical, you know, career. No one ever said anything about, you know, setting a gap on the rings, you know. But anyway, so it runs pretty good. It's got pair headers. It's got a top loader. It's got a 9-inch. And of course, the top loader, the 9-inch was in it. So that's some of the history of Christine. And this is part 1 of going to probably be a 2 or 3 part series of just cleaning up the nasty, nasty Christine. So we're 13 minutes in it, people. And, you know, we've come a long way already. We've showed Christine's good points and some of her options, at least some of the things that I think that make her unique. That steering wheel, that one-piece export brace, the shaker hood, and of course the nastiness, you know, nasty Christine. And we got one side that pretty much looks like pretty much swept up. Maybe we could just do a little bit better. There is a floor mat in there, and we could do a little sweeping. Here, let me get the broom out. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, it's working out great. Hey, you gotta just, you know, gotta have the right kind of stroke with your hand here when you're doing poop sweeping, you know. Very gentle. Okay, so there's that. Swept in a pile. And we'll put this in here. Like that. Now we're doing this one-handed because naturally someone's got to hold the camera. And you already know the sun's not here. So there we go. We'll just sweep it right up into it. And half of it falls out. Maybe not. Let's see. Oh no, we got some. Okay. So we're getting at it. I mean, you know, I know some of you want to be here and help with this project, and I feel you. And look at that poop. I mean, just look at that poop. Should we use the camera to brush it up with? One-handed. I'm gifted. Thank you, God. And we're doing this in frigid weather. Now this is, you guys saw the stuff that was frozen. And I had to use a little, looked like a battery hold down there to pick out the part of that taillight panel that was stuck to the floor. And she's looking a lot better. She's looking tons better. I think that's a floor mat. And it's got some poop on it. Let's see if I can't. Oh. Yeah, it's frozen. Yeah, it's coming. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a lot better. Look at that. Christine is not so nasty now. Hey, Christine. Once you get the smell out, it'll be just, lovely, in here, Maybe I can find a couple girls that want to go out and we'll take them out. It's still got a back seat in it. So, yeah, I can put a couple girls right back there and we can get one right here. So, let me know in the comments, any of you women out there that are watching that want to go out and ride with me and Christine. Just, hit us up down there, leave us a comment. And that's it for part one, guys. So, we got one side swept out, at least one side of the floorboard in the front. The back doesn't look, oh yeah, that was great. That was part of the row bar rubber. And looks like the back's okay. Yeah, there's no poop back there. So, we'll just put some parts in the glove box and we'll shut it up there. And looks like we got part one in the record books, people. And I don't know what that is. That's something. My mom will keep that. Put that up on the dashboard. And yeah, we're going to keep that as a rear mirror. That fell off. Yeah, that's got to go back on. So we're going to keep that too. And so there it is, guys. Part one's done of the clean out of the nasty Christine car that we have around here. Our 70 Mustang, I believe it's a Cobra Jet. And I call it a Cobra Jet. I need to run the numbers myself, find out. But, Bob Martin, nicknamed Buffalo Bob, said it was just a plain Jane fastback. I think he's wrong. If it was just a plain Jane fastback, then how come it has the Cobra Jet emblem on the steering wheel? How come it's got the shaker hood? How come it's got the one-piece export brace? It had a Cleveland in it, with a 4-speed, a 9-inch, with a 9-inch posi. This car's special. So, I don't care what anybody says, Christine's special to me. And it's special to our channel. It's Beamer & Son Garage forever. And our friends at Scott's Speed Shop, Jedediah, we appreciate you, Jed. We appreciate your watching, appreciate all your help. And getting us, some people to watch our channel. Also, our good friend Jamie Phillips. He's getting close to 200 subscribers. Jamie, we wish the best of you. Check his channel out. It's Actions Auto Parts Jamie Phillips. He's got a lot of parts for sale, people. If you guys are, real car guys out there, you need some parts for some old Fords and old Dodges. He's got Chevy stuff too. Check his channel out and he'll sell you the parts. Sometimes he'll pull them, but he'd really like you to come out and pull them. It's a lot easier for him. Stanford, Kentucky. It's not that bad, not that far away. And he does ship, so he can't pull them and ship them, but, you know, it'd be appreciated if you come out and get the parts yourself. So, that's it, guys. We also got Old Man in the shop. Not bought, but built. We like him. We got Outlaw Savage. We got, who else we got? Seems like we got somebody else. I'm just forgetting them. But anyways, if I am, I apologize. And we'll see you in the next one at Beamer & Son Garage. Till then, bye-bye.